So we're trying to keep it quiet, but this is the first annual YouTubers meeting in Pattaya. The first of many, I hope.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was an earthquake.
That was an earthquake, by the way. Godzilla.
Buddy Cal. How you doing, Joe?
How's it going?
Good to meet you. Pook and I had decided on this long weekend away in Pattaya for a couple of reasons. Wanted to chill out a little bit, spend some time by the beach and swimming in the pool, but also there were a few people that we wanted to meet while we were here. We knew that Chuck and Paige from No Time to Be Sad were going to be in town. Chuck was having a meet night here in Pattaya, and I really wanted to sit down and have a chat with him. I also wanted to meet up with Dave Ossie. Now, Dave's one of the members of our Facebook group. He's the guy who set up the fundraiser for Mr. Williams, the old boy who fell and broke his hip. There were some other well-known YouTubers who were in town specifically for Chuck's meet night. Most of you will have probably already recognised Joe Green from the YouTube channel Foreigner Joe. Joe was accompanied by his partner Gift. She has her own YouTube channel called Thai Girl Gift. Later that evening we met up with Pi from the Graham and Pi YouTube channel. And last but not least, Bryan from Bryan's Thailand channel. I'll put links to all of those channels in the description box below.
Grown-ass man. Could you imagine two grown-ass men trying to tell each other, Joe, you say breakfast, you know?
Well, when he sent me the message, I just deleted it. I was about to say, well, you don't like my New Jersey accent, LOL, but I said, you know what? You know,
I don't feel sorry for you. I'm Texan. I get way more shit than you.
But you know, if he would have came on and said.
After sitting around the pool for a while, talking and laughing with the other guys, Chuck and I decided to move off to the other side of the pool so we could sit down and have a conversation with each other. So we're here today at the Areca Lodge. I almost forgot the name of the hotel. We checked in Areca, yeah. We checked in at, that's an English joke, I'll tell you about it later. Areca ka. I'll let you know about it later. But we checked in on Thursday evening. Chuck and Paige have just arrived. Now, I didn't really get a chance to, the time we met before, I didn't have my camera with me, didn't have a chance to have a chat with you.
We ate pizza.
That's right, we did, yeah, in UD Town, that's right.
Yeah.
So this time I thought I've got to catch him and have a quick chat with him and just catch up with you really, see what's been going on, where you've been. Cheers to you too. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm drinking tea and you're drinking coffee, right?
Iced cappuccino for me, yeah. So how's things going? What's been going on with the travels, and give us a little update.
Well, you know, it's real slow right now, so it's a beautiful time. I feel bad for everybody that can't come.
I know.
But, you know, I've been trying to make a lot of videos to bring Thailand to my people, you know?
Yep.
And that's all we do, really. We just show everyday life and how it comes, good or bad.
And
it's mostly good.
Your channel is, if you need to announce it, No Time to Be Sad.
No Time to Be Sad.
Be sure to subscribe, but I'm pretty sure that all of you are already subscribed.
But, you know, right now it's quiet.
Yeah.
And it's rainy season right now, so it's touch and go. But I'm really looking forward to November, December is high season.
That's
here.
right, yeah.
And that's usually when everybody likes to come. They escape the winter, or they just, you know, come during. The best time to come, I think, is November, December in Thailand.
Yeah, sure.
So
as long as, just hope they open up. I feel so sad for these people.
I do too. We all feel horribly sad, but you know, the thing is I know the tourist industry, especially Phuket.
Yeah.
This area, I think Phuket's probably hit the worst. You know, but to be honest with you, they're very resilient people. I think
unbelievably so.
They're going to come back.
Yeah,
the workers have, I mean, they're never going to be without a home. They're never going to be without food.
No.
They're always going to be able to bounce back.
Yeah, sure.
And, you know, the businesses, there's a lot of people still with money that'll buy up the rest. Thailand will bounce back.
Yeah.
But, you know, I feel bad for them too every time I see them selling something. Or
sure.
I bought a pair of cheap Ray-Ban glasses for like, I did negotiate. I usually don't haggle, but
No.
I have the real deals. I know they're gonna break,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So she wanted 300 baht. I said, I'll give you 250. But I feel bad. I feel bad. But my wife Paige is always trying to rein me in because
see, yeah.
I'm always buying stuff.
Of course,
because,
yeah, that's right.
yeah, I feel bad for them. But
Yeah.
especially here, the cost of doing business is extremely high.
It is.
Pattaya
Yep.
and Phuket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But they're just having to move elsewhere. But a lot of Thai people are traveling right now.
Right.
Thailand's gave the Thai people a big stimulus. We're actually here on that stimulus.
How are you? You got it,
Paige
yeah?
got the application,
Right.
and you get 5 hotels at 40% off.
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was an earthquake.
That was an earthquake, by the way. Godzilla. And she get a 600 baht food voucher too. So we're taking advantage of that. Every Thai person can have that,
Well,
even your wife. Too.
Every Thai person except for my wife. My wife's channel, is like a current affairs and a news event thing,
Yeah.
Thai spoken for
Yeah.
Thai people. She advises people on the farmers' grants, all the money that people can claim for. Advises people
Yeah.
on how to go about claiming, what the links are.
Right. But she doesn't take advantage of it.
I said, excuse me, hang on. We didn't claim
Another
it. no.
earthquake.
We didn't claim it, no.
Yeah. But life is good in Thailand. I think a lot of people left. At first they thought Thailand was going to be like one of the second major hit places with this whole
Yeah.
thing. But man, I'm so proud of the way Thailand handled
too.
everything.
Yeah.
And I think Thai people, their immune system is pretty strong anyway.
I've realised that,
But
yeah.
I'm pretty glad that. Man, I couldn't even think about being back home right now.
No, it must be horrible. And UK as well, same, I speak to my friends regular, and it's just absolutely horrendous, and it's not being dealt with that well either, from what they're telling me. But no, you're right, here they did an amazing job, didn't
I
they?
try not to talk about any of this on my channel because
No.
it's senseless, because we're so wound up, I think.
Of course, yeah, that's
So I
right.
try not. I had a tough time at first because I'm not the type of person that
You'll speak
you're
your
going to tell
mind.
me I have to stay home? Well,
Yeah.
okay, well, why don't you tell everybody not to eat fast food and
Yeah.
Cokes and candy bars
That's
too?
right, yeah,
It's
of
like,
course, yeah.
I was having a fit like a 2-year-old, like, I'm here because I don't want to be a part of it,
No, that's right.
But anyway, we make videos just show everyday life.
Mm.
We live in Isan, up on the Mekong River in the northeast, in Nakhon Phanom.
Yeah.
And I love it there, but I'm only good for a couple of weeks, and then we're ready to travel.
You're off again, yeah,
So
you need to get
we've
going.
been almost everywhere in Thailand. We
Yeah.
always like to come back to the ocean.
Sure.
But,
The thing that you were saying just now about the people who we were speaking just a little while ago, about the people who actually bolted from Thailand, got out quick thinking it was going to be bad, went back to the UK, went back to America, and now they can't get back here. And
Yeah.
this would have been the place to be.
Yeah.
It's been a lot easier for us here. But you were saying that a lot of people are looking at channels like yours, and it's almost like they're living their wishes through watching what you're doing.
Yeah.
I used to do it myself with your channel, with Jeff Carter's, with Lloyd. I can't think of the name of his channel now. Jersey Bean.
Jersey
yeah,
Bean,
yeah, that's right. I used to watch those channels when we were back in the UK because we were struggling to get to a point where we could actually afford to live over here. And I don't mean because of the high cost of living, the fact that we had enough money to be able to live here full time. And back then I was working in London and I really didn't like my lifestyle. And it was channels like yours that gave me the impetus, that gave me the boost every now. I'd get home on a Friday night absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
I'd put YouTube on and watch your channel and it'd give me a lift. And that's what it's about, these kind of channels. And I'm hoping that mine can do the same thing. It's sort of like following in your footsteps, to be able to give people that little bit of a boost and a bit of a lift.
I think my only advice, which would just be yourself. Don't try to be anybody, and just show. I don't have a story to tell really. A lot of people don't know what to think about me right off the bat because I don't talk really fast and I don't jump around and. I don't throw a lot of...
I'm the polar opposite.
I am pretty hyper, but I don't throw a lot of B-roll and have fancy stuff flying around.
No.
So they don't know what to think about me right off the bat. But if you want to know what Thailand is, then that's what we got to do. We just got to show you our journey, our everyday life, because I needed that when I was coming to Thailand, and I couldn't find it. There was not hardly any channels when I was coming to Thailand. All they were doing was telling me how to do something, specifics and facts. You know, what are really facts?
Yeah.
You know, facts. In Thailand, there's no facts because whatever I do and whatever you do is not going to be the same what you guys do. It's going to be
different
totally
day to day.
different. Yeah.
And that goes for anything, doesn't
But
it? We know
all
that.
we can do is show our experience in our own way, and we have to be consistent like that, you know?
Yeah.
The hardest videos for me to make are those educational, like how to do something, you know? Because I'm sharing like links and I've got all these B-roll and I hate that.
Do you know one thing that really struck me with your channel, and I'll still get it now because when I do get time, I do sit down and watch a few channels, and yours is one of them. I like the fact that you go a bit deep. You go out for a ride on your bike, and it's not about this is that temple, that's that. You're talking about what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
And I know there's times when you've got these massive highs where you've got the sunshine, the swimming pools, the sea.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that there are times when you feel a little bit down, and that's the reality of life wherever you are. And I've picked up on that, and it's just, for me, it's like seeing inside your life a little bit deeper as to...
I'm not trying to tell you how to think. I'm only telling you what I'm going through. And life,
going on?
sometimes life sucks. And it's a struggle.
That's right.
Sometimes being in another country.
Even in this beautiful
when
environment.
nobody understands you. And, you know, we struggle sometimes. So I think it's fair for somebody to see... You know, and for me, you got to get over it quick. You got to... You can have a bad moment, but you got to move forward, you know? But I just want to show, I want to show what I'm going through, good or bad. You know, I was struggling with a little bit of depression when all this stuff started happening,
I realized that,
And I was, you know, fortunately having a YouTube channel, it gives us an out, a vent, right? Because I've got a big audience, so... I'm able to let it out, you know, because our Thai wives don't give a shit. But you're on your own, bastard, you know. Not really 100%, but kind of.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
right. Yeah.
So, but you know, not everything's perfect all the time. But I think we got to show that it can be overcome. And we're all going to go through these little moments.
Of course, that's right.
And anyway, Thailand's great.
Because those people who might be living here or living anywhere and they haven't got that constant high and the constant rise in their feelings in life, to be able to hear it from someone like you who seems to be living the dream every single second of your life, hearing it from you, it gives other people a more realistic view of what the reality is.
My journey is not about Thailand. My journey is about realizing what's important in my life, and that's life itself. I found myself in Thailand because I enjoy the freedom that I feel when I'm here.
Yeah.
I enjoy the fact that nobody expects anything from me. They don't expect me to speak. They don't expect me to eat their food, to understand. Only thing they really, seems like they really care about is that if I'm comfortable, am I happy? It's like, they're all like want to make sure that I'm comfortable.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It's not that I need that, but I just feel like nobody is dependent on me and expects, because back home people expect a lot out of you, you know, all the time. And I just feel freedom. But my life is about enjoying what's going on right now. Stop worrying about two days out of the week, or what am I going to do after I get off of work. Or it's about what's really important. It's not about all these crappy things. I always say, and you guys have heard this a million times, it's about the American dream, that we buy shit that sorry about your kids, audience. We buy shit that we don't need with money that we don't have to impress people that we do not like.
Yeah, sure.
And that's how, it's not just the American dream, that's the Western mentality.
It is,
you know? And we find ourselves at the end of our life acquiring a bunch of crap that nobody really cares about.
Yeah.
And we have to look down inside and say, are we happy? You know?
I've had a perfect example of that, an experience of that. I built up a business, built up reasonable wealth, did really well, and lost everything through a rogue business partner. And when I lost everything, I was I was really depressed and shell-shocked. And I had all these things around me, and first thing I had to do was get rid of my house, which was 100% mortgaged, and I had all these possessions that I had nowhere for. So I was thinking of storage and hanging on to them. In the end, I thought, get rid of them. Gave away to the charity shops, gave away to friends, and I ended up with a bare minimum. When we came to Thailand, when Pook and I moved to Thailand, we had 3 suitcases and one guitar. I've got 2 guitars in the UK. I want to keep hold of those, and a friend's going to bring them for me. And it was, I'll tell you what it is that made me spin my thinking regarding possessions. I had I seemed to have everything, what I thought was everything, the Mercedes and the house and everything else back in the UK. When I lost everything, I went and moved into a little tiny flat, belonged to a friend of mine, cheap rent, he was helping me out. I got taken to India by a Sikh family, an Indian family, and I was in the middle of this little village in the Punjab, and they would, like, the little kids would stare at me and point because they'd never seen a white guy before. And I'd be sitting there in the morning feeling depressed that I had all this money but suddenly I had nothing. And I'd see these people coming out in the morning, genuinely with nothing. You know, they could just about scrape together a bit of food, they'd help each other out, and they were smiling, they were happy. If ever there was a local event going on, they'd all muck in and help each other out. And I thought, what am I moaning about? I've got the chance to go back to the UK and build again. I've got so many opportunities to be anywhere in the world I want to be. And that was the turning point for me, and it's that thing. At the moment, okay, we're building a house in Udon Thani at the moment, but that's purely for a little bit of security for us, that's our base. But possessions just don't interest me anymore.
Right.
Not at all, they really don't. I've got the things that I need, a real minimalistic wardrobe.
Yeah.
And it's about, like you say, life, meeting people, seeing new things, experiencing new parts of life. We don't need a bunch of things around us, we really don't.
I think it's important for people, especially if you're people that have never been to Thailand, to try to experience something like that. It's really a life-changing experience, you know.
I think it's something that everyone should
when I
strive
first
for.
came here, I think most people that come to Thailand experience that. But it didn't really hit me till after I left Thailand. And I thought about it for a little while, you know, because at first, you know, you're like Mr. Responsibility, you know, like, why aren't you doing it? Why are these people sleeping in hammocks underneath their house and not working? You know, so it was different. But after it all settled in, it was like, wow, they have everything. I have nothing. I have all this stuff that means I'm a slave to all this crap.
To keep that crap, that's right, and have somewhere to keep it and pay for that. Yeah,
I'm a master to my possessions. You know, how stupid am I, right?
That's right.
I have the nice house. I have the Mercedes. I have the boat. I have the Harley. I have all this crap.
Yeah.
My credit cards are maxed out to the hilt. But nobody gives a shit what you got. They don't really care, right? But I think I'm like the king of the hill, right?
That's right, yeah.
But I'm nothing. I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
A stupid person.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to sit here and tell somebody not to do, because if that's ultimately what makes you happy,
absolutely right,
and I know a lot of people that ultimately deep down is what really gives them joy. I think that's all that really matters, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever we only got one shot. So we have the 1 in a trillion chance that we are even existing today.
Right,
and the for sure thing that we're going to die.
Yeah.
Everything in between there just depends on us. So, you know, when I die, I want to be able to look at myself and say, okay, I'm okay with it. I'm ready. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Whatever happens, I'm done. I'm okay.
Absolutely.
You know? I don't want any regrets.
No.
You know, so
That sounds great.
I think that's important.
That's brilliant, really. Just tell me, what's happening tonight? We need to move on. What's happening tonight?
We are going,
a
friend of mine, Nick Dean, has a bar here, and the object was really for just, not for me, I don't really consider myself a YouTuber, really.
Well, let me tell you,
per
you
se.
are.
But I want to help his business out. It's a little slow right now, and he seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's an Englishman. And he's got kind of an Aussie style bar going, but I think that's what it was prior to him owning it. But anyway, hopefully we'll have a big turnout tonight for him. And I don't know, just gonna drink some beers and relax. And I'm only good for like one night in Pattaya. It's really not my kind of my cup of tea, really, you know.
Well, a cup of tea is my cup of tea, you know. Anyway,
we're headed to John TM tomorrow for a couple days, and then headed to an island.
And tonight, I've got a couple of people coming down to the Assienda as well, and
very good.
Living in John TM, so I'll introduce you to the guys, and they'll show you.
We got Foreigner Joe here with us too today.
That's right.
I convinced him to come with his lovely girlfriend.
Yep.
who also has a channel, Thai Gift Girl. Yeah, Thai girl.
I'll put the links in the description.
Thai Girl Gift.
Yeah.
I think I said it right the first time.
Thai Girl Gift, yeah.
Yeah.
Foreigner Joe, and
Joe.
who else? You're the other guy. Has he got a YouTube
He
channel?
does not, Daz. This is
Oh, I
my
thought he did.
bodyguard.
Oh, your bodyguard. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. I'll keep an eye on him now. Okay. Fantastic.
Well, anyway,
Chuck.
yeah, I was very nice to meet you, and I'm so happy that I hope you get 1 million subscribers.
I hope
really,
so too.
you
I really
do.
do.
So
It'd be good.
if I'm amazed that I could do anything to try to help
Yeah.
somebody,
Yeah,
know, and
sure,
I'm very happy that I was able to meet you that day and put you on my channel and give you a boost.
Well, that was the turning
so.
point. My channel started to take off. We met in UD Town, went for pizza, and Chuck gave me a mention on his channel. No Time to Be Sad. And it was from that moment on, I can see it in the analytics, it starts to climb from that moment.
Yeah.
And from the moment you released that video. So it's been a massive
I
help to
think
me,
it's
and I really
important
appreciate
for
it.
people like us to provide information to people, because Thailand's got a bad rap, right?
It has,
There's
yeah.
1 million bloggers that are showing only the things that everybody knows about, right?
That's right,
So it's
yeah.
important for us to share
The
Thailand,
other side, yeah.
to let people know that there's more than just 3 provinces
There you
know,
go,
in
yeah,
Thailand.
absolutely. No, fantastic, Chuck. Thanks
Yeah,
very much.
No problem. No problem.
So we're trying to keep it quiet, but this is the first annual YouTubers meeting in Pattaya. The first of many, I hope.
I think next time we're going to try Bangkok, though.
Try Bangkok, yeah?
I just need some
We
suggestions.
never been to Bangkok together.
Yeah, do Bangkok.
Just
What we did,
Next one, I'm
that's
going
a
to wait
short
till
trip.
everybody.
Yeah.
We haven't do anything like proper.
I don't know
Yeah.
where to go.
when's that, next month?
Yeah. Next week.
Next week? Okay, we'll be there. Tacos, one soft, one hard. And I've got the chicken tacos, one crispy, one soft. Burritos going on up here, which look massive. You can probably have one of mine if you want, Chuck. If that's not enough. Are you sure? Another burrito. What have we got going? All burritos up there. After finishing the great Mexican food, we cross the road and into the Soi right opposite the Mexican restaurant, which is where the Assienda bar is. So here we are, this is Soi Pothole, and we're up in the Soi Pothole. There's a holes in the road. And I know where that Thailand is someplace. And let's get this. And
And this soy Pothole you to review or not?
Kevin
Kevin
Thailand,
Thailand.
he did one here because they were
Chef Pothole
recycling.
been here before.
Maybe.
Or some soy con lengy.
But-
Not soy lengy.
But this is buzzing at the moment. The thing is, the reason we're here tonight is Chuck from No Time to Be Sad
Yeah.
has got his meat night.
Yeah.
And here it is at the Pattaya famous Assienda.
Assienda. Assienda. Assienda.
Dave.
Okay.
There's the boys getting checked in, getting their temperature checked. We've got Chuck, we've got Foreigner Joe, we've got, what's this lady? Pai, her name's Pai. Looking beautiful in a lovely dress. And just over the back there, that's Dave Ossie, the guy who's just sent Mr. Williams on his way. Fantastic, Dave. Worked out well, didn't it? Really good. You coming in for a minute, just a little bit?
You'll have to come down more often. I tell you what, right, that Buddha thing works quick, doesn't it?
Oh, go for it, go on. It's all right. I can always trim it out.
No, I said that Buddha thing works very quick, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
We took into the airport.
Yeah.
I'll put it on there.
Yeah.
We took into the airport.
Yep.
We came home. We checked our lottery tickets.
Oh.
2,000 baht.
Way! Come in for a minute.
What's going around, come around.
There you go.
What they give me as well.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's looking pretty busy in here. There's a lot of people around. Go for it, baby. Come on, mate. How you doing?
Are you the guy from Udon?
Oh, there you go. And again, hey, hang on. You see, we've walked into this place. Are you the guy from Udon is what I get, and this is Pookie. Yeah, I wonder why they recognise me. It happens all the time.
It's not a mystery why we don't remember you, right?
Of course, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm just, I'm a fan. I'm just here to...
He's just said it. You the guy from Udon, did you hear? I said, yeah. He said, and this is Pookie. Knew her name, didn't know mine. Oh, hang on, who's that guy up there on the screen?
I wasn't sure.
Star of the show. Oh, Nick, how you doing?
I have to just walk around linking these.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is what we did tonight.
Nice shots, yeah. So, great news there. Dave's not only managed to sort things out for Mr. Williams today, but he's also won the lottery. All right. How much you win, Dave?
2,000 baht.
There you go. Not a bad day at all.
Lucky number 88.
Good day's work.
Hello, buddy. Can I shake your hand? I am one of your subscribers.
Are you really?
I am Les from Oxford.
Nice to meet you,
And
Les.
nice to meet you too.
I'm surprised to see most people, they don't even recognise me. They recognise Pook, and then they say, oh, you're that bloke.
River.
That's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
the good looking one.
Nice to meet you. Thanks very much for subscribing. Great.
So, how long are you down here for?
We've just come down for...
Udon Tanny.
That's all right, let me turn this off.
We arrived here
Oh, oh.
Thursday evening.
Thursday.
Are you all right if I put you on this?
I live in...
Can I put you on camera?
Oh, why not?
Oh, okay. There's some, you know, some people, they're sort of like hiding away. Hang on.
I'm nervous now.
So, yeah, we're down here for how many days, Pook?
4 days, 5 days.
4 days, 5 days.
4 or 5 days.
We came down specifically for Chuck. For his,
So did I.
Yeah?
I came from Nonthaburi. So
How far away is that?
Well, it's just outside Bangkok.
oh,
It's just under 200k from here.
okay, right. Yeah, so, yeah, we came down here, thought we'd make a few days of it.
Oh, I've been living here for 7 years.
7 years.
Can you talk any Thai? Speak any Thai? Can you speak Thai?
Oh, I speak a little Thai.
Yeah.
Ninoy. Embarrassingly little.
Yeah, a bit like me. I'm probably a little bit less than that.
Yeah. I should
So, hang
speak a
on,
bit
what's your
more.
name? I didn't catch
I'm
it.
Les.
Les.
Originally from Oxford.
Les from Oxford. There you go.
Oi, oi. Meet some superstars.
Superstars. One superstar.
Alright,
And the
well,
guy
I'll
who...
tell you what, this is so good to see Foreigner Joe here,
Yeah,
Chuck and Paige,
yeah.
and some of the other, they call it Baz.
That's
Big
right, yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
larger than life.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be a good night, definitely, yeah.
You're here on your own.
Yeah, my wife's in the hotel, so she,
Didn't fancy it, no?
and you've got a big channel as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
He told me.
I can fly freedom, yeah. Your wife will probably enjoy that.
Yeah.
She's a good girl, she really is.
Thank you.
Good girl and very attractive, very beautiful girl.
There you go. See, I keep telling you.
See, not only beautiful but helpful and kind and
She's got the lot, she really
generous.
has.
Yeah.
I'm a very lucky man. Good. Today was one of those real special days. In a great place, a great environment, meeting up some real special people. We had a fantastic time, both me and Pook. So that was it. Just had a little stroll back with Dave, back to the hotel. Dave went and had a few more bevies with one of his mates. And that was the end of the day. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll be back again soon with another video.